Knew it would happen, and it happened. This is my review of Vrak is Back Part 1. If you've not seen it and you want to wait for the episode, I think it's out in America in a few weeks. It was released in the UK for some strange reason, and by the end of the week we are going to be having the Legend War. I said it in a previous video that we were going to have it. Guess they read my mind, or at least watched my videos. Either way, it's on Nicktoons, so yeah. So this is it. It's kind of cool because it opens up with Vrak coming back, and he is like, I'm going to destroy the world, I'm going to destroy it. Yeah. And he picks up a feather, which is from his fallen brother, which is quite cool because I think when I saw clips online, it was they held the prince's body after the Megazord fight that they had, and he got destroyed. So yay for that one. I quite find it funny because Orion's like, yeah, I'm going to take the trash out. He dumps it in the back and he's sucker punched. He is knocked out and Vrak has basically taken him. In this thing, Orion is on a bed. He is, you know, his jacket's open and he's got a shirt, but for some strange reason it looks like he's naked, and I don't know why. It's just weird. So Vrak is talking. Vrak, we'll call him Vrak. He is, Vrak, no, I don't know, it's either one. Vrak, that's it. So Vrak is literally gloating, saying, I'm going to destroy the world, take out the Rangers, and Troy, and then it switches to a thing where Troy is just sleeping on the bus. He doesn't like going to school, he's very sleepy. Bus stops, buses then, boom, you know, you've got these new pillars, and everyone's like, what the hell? Everyone is around and they're going like, what do you mean? I don't know what they are, no. And then they run off. Each one, like each area is different. You've got Jake, Noah and Gia, they're in one area, and then you've got Emma and she's like that, and she just rides off on a BMX. So it's just these pillar drill things that are all around the city, and so far there's 3 or 2 of them. Yeah, it's 2 at the moment, which is weird. The third one comes out later on. It switches back to like the command center, and the keys are turning to stone, which I think is quite cool, to be honest. They're all turning stone for no reason. You don't know yet until later on in the episode, but each one is just disappearing and it is turning around and actually turning into stone. Gose is turning around to Tensu and going, hey, there's a great evil coming along, and guess what? The keys are now gone. Oh no, what will the Rangers do? All the Rangers now appear in the quarry. They run and they arrive in this quarry. You'd kind of think that you would just hang out there if there's a lot of evil badness going on. Be like, we don't need to go anywhere, let's go to the quarry. Quarry's gonna happen, they're gonna be here. So they arrive at the quarry, they're all going like, what's going on? And Vrak is on the thing, he's like, I'm back, Rangers. And the thing is, the Rangers turn around and go, what? You were here, you returned? He disappeared and you saw him walk away or teleport at the end of Megaforce, and that's it, just disappears. And you'd think that at some point he would be back and you wouldn't be surprised about it. Guess that was wrong. There's a few bits of banter going between them, and then they go like, where's Orion? Orion is nowhere to be seen. And it's like, goddamn, you don't know what happens yet with Orion. Vrak decides to go through this whole different, I can change into all these different forms that he's had through the entire season of Megaforce and what he's had, and they're all like, what? And then suddenly the Rangers decide to use their weapons and then start shooting at him. I think Jake uses like a rock crush, they've morphed by the way. He uses like this earth move, and Vrak's just like, no! Uses the same move against them. And then they all do a tri-attack. Is it Noah, Emma and Gia? They go like, tri-attack! And Vrak's like, no! Denied! You've been trolled, my friends! Ranger style. There are quite a lot of cool shots that they have of like panning up towards Vrak and then of the Rangers and stuff, and I quite liked some of the shots that they used in this. It wasn't a bit dull, it wasn't a bit boring, it was fine, it was okay, but again, when I come to the end, when I review it, like give you my 2 cents, you'll hear what I think about it. The Rangers then decide to go, let's go Super Mega mode, or Super Mega, or Legendary, whichever one they decide to call it. They always call it something different. And then when they put the keys in into the Monfer, boom, it doesn't work. The powers have completely been stopped whatsoever. And they're all like, what the hell? And Vrak's like, I've been able to stop your transformation, Rangers. Legacy mode, legend mode, whatever's gone. And the Rangers are still like, what the hell? How are you doing this? Vrak then turns around and says, Yes, I have Orion and I am basically using a spell to stop the things, and thus the all Ranger keys are turned to stone. But how would he know that they're turned to stone? I would have said they've just been disabled. So I think Vrak has actually got something in the command center waiting, so he's been able to tell. Maybe he's got one of those batwing things or hidden somewhere, so that, you know, won't attack, won't do anything, just spies them. He's like, I know what you're doing, Rangers. Gosei does this at night. Turns the keys to stone. Quite energetic, this one. Don't know why. One thing is, once you've seen, if I was a ranger and I saw the bad guy turn around and I've used my attacks and it's been deflected or been used, I wouldn't keep attacking with the same ones. You'd be like, okay, let's go for something different. Let's all go for an all-out attack fisticuffs and be like, yeah, gonna do it. Fisticuffs, drop the pad, fisticuffs, yeah, like that. I quite find it funny. Red was really giving it beans. If you don't know what that means, it's a term where it's like, I'm going for it, I don't care, I am giving it all. And he is literally laying into Brock. He's like, bam, bam, gonna do this, yeah, sky sword, sky attack, slash, slash, slash. Brock's like, yeah, ow, it hurts, but I'm just gonna knock you away. So when he's doing this, he's just literally just laying into them, like not even stopping, like, you know, as most bad guys do apparently. It's like literally he's going for it. He is hitting them. He is going crazy, mad busy. Mad busy? But he's really just hitting them, hurting him, making sure that he really gets in those punches. And then when he grabs the Red Ranger, he throws him after doing an energy blast, and then he runs straight to the other Rangers, doesn't even give him time to recover, just like picks up two of them, throws them about, blasts them with energy, and then again Emma really gets angry, and I think this is when you see the passion where she's just about to shoot him, and he's like, no, dodge, grab you, hit the Blue Ranger, throw you guys over there, bam, and then he goes like, oh, I'm going to disappear now, see you later. I would be, no, finish them, attack them. Don't be the type of guy who goes like, oh hells yeah, I'm gonna wait, I'm going to make sure I do that properly. Now, because he's not doing it any mercy, Vrak is scary. His voice is kind of scary. Not Lord Zed scary when he first comes in, but he is scary nonetheless. And I'm thinking, damn, Vrak is possibly not be one of my favorite bad guys after this. It's just the amount of like passion he's got in his voice, like, I'm going to destroy you. And he does it, he just turns around. One thing I noticed is, and I know this is all Ghost Sager footage, it looks like he's captured Robo Knight in morph mode straight away. And then that's it. He literally just grabs him and then teleports out. Now this is when you actually find out where Robo Knight is. Now I would like to point out in this thing, is everyone turns around and says Troy is pining after Robo Knight. He's like, where's Robo Knight? Where's Robo Knight? 2 episodes he actually said where's Robo Knight, and that's it. Where people think he's constantly going on about Robo Knight. So now you finally know where Robo Knight has been all this time. Vrak captured him straight away, which would make perfect sense because at the end of Megaforce, he was on the floor, drained of energy, bam, that's it, and it was absolutely fine for that. So he is now being transformed by the power of Orion. Orion's 6th Ranger energy is being able to kind of affect him. And it's kind of weird because if you look back at all the footage of when Orion's transformed, he's had Robo Knight there. So I don't know why they left him in, they could have just digitally removed him. But anyway, he has now transforming him, and Robo Knight saying, you'll never be able to defeat me, I'm not going to be turned that easy. Give it a few minutes, bam, he was turned to Dark Robo Knight. Not evil, just Dark Robo Knight. But I have to give it props. Robo Knight looks really cool with the dark visor, and it kind of makes me want to do a Robo Knight cosplay at some point. So that might be on the board. I like the suit, it looks cool. So Rangers like saying, how do we do this? And again, as normal, defeat the bad guy, your powers will come back. So that's how Gosei says it. You need to defeat Vrak, you will get your powers back. Vrak is now down by the docks. He is there. He's like, bam, I'm going to attack you. I'm waiting. The Rangers arrive, and I've pretty much guessed this is all Ghost Sager footage. So generals like jump out of the way, like, yeah, you can't defeat us. And then Vrak has them for hands. He wears them like a puppet. Yay. So this, you can tell how it's Ghost Sager footage is because when you see Troy walking, he walks with like a presence. The guy who was Ghost Sager Red in Ghost Sager walks like that. I don't know why. He just really he looks like a creeper. I don't know why. He just looks like he's like, yeah guys, I'm the Red Ranger. How you doing? What you doing, boy? Apparently that's how I think they speak it. This is quite funny. Is literally Noah makes this joke, and I can't remember what it was, but it actually made me chuckle because he doesn't actually make jokes. It just was a tiny bit funny. So effectively then Robo Knight appears. Hey! And they're all like, holy crap, he's back. And then Robo Knight's obviously changed. He's like, I'm now going to destroy the world rather than learn to be able to defeat it. And I'm going to destroy everything that's on there, including the Power Rangers, or Earth's Defenders, as he calls it. And then there's a big massive fight between them. Then literally there's nothing really much going on. There's a bit of a scuffle, they fight, they sword, bam, done, sorted. Vrak says, I'm going to take you away, Robo Knight, let's just disappear. And just therefore the Rangers start talking like, what the hell, Robo Knight? He's here, we lost him again. Now what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Do you remember those old like superhero poems like, meanwhile at the Legend of Doom? That's how the scene's set up, and you've got basically these generals and Robo Knight all kneeling, looking at Vrak, and then he's like, yep, we're gonna go destroy people now. Let's go do it. I'm giving you a special mission, movie Ghost Sager man. Because I think the generals are from the Ghost Sager film. And they go back to the beach. The Rangers have now said that they're going ultimate before the Legend of Doom thing. And then they turn around and they actually arrive at the beach. All fancy dressed and ready to ultra mode. There's more banter, and literally Robo Knight just goes and attacks them. Noah then decides to take over and fights Robo Knight, and then just kind of like has a hand-to-hand fight. I think he does really, really well. And then literally he goes for Vrak. Yeah, he's going for Vrak, and he's just literally just pounding the crap out of them. But there was a very important... So Blue is now, or Noah is now going to Vrak, and they had a continuity mistake which annoyed me, which will be at the end. And so he's going to Vrak, and they actually turn really well. It looks like he's really going in for his training, and he's hitting them with all his might. And I like the fight scene. Again, there was more banter before, you know, the typical, I'm going to stand here, you're going to stand there, we're going to talk and talk and talk, then we're going to do this. So there's a lot of talking and then literally fighting, which was kind of cool. We know what's happening, the master plan is slowly being revealed, and Vrak says the Rangers need to defeat the general to actually get the power to turn into a drill. Yes, I've spoiled it. If you've been watching this video and you've been watching, I've just spoiled the whole thing for weeks. You're welcome. So literally the Zords are called, I'm calling her, the Zords are called, they grow up, blah blah blah, as normal, and they use different attacks and they use lots of different power things. You then find out that Vrak is actually wanting his general to be destroyed to gain the energy. So at the very end, when everything is being done and fought, that's it. You know, the monster then turns into a drill and is actually in the sea, and that was Vrak's plan from all along, which was a good plan. Vrak just seems like he's really kind of like put together this plan. The Rangers are really, really annoyed. You know, they've been played, they hate it. You could see it in the voice, you could hear it basically, as they say, and he really wanted it, and the sun's gone out. And the Rangers would hate being played. Vrak says he's got basically in the land and the sea, and thus therefore everything is done. So that is pretty much the roundup to that thing, the A to Z, as we say. Now, the good points and the bad points. The good points of the episode was quite engaging. It didn't seem like it was boring. It seemed like it was okay. Lots of action. The one thing that did annoy me is that they've used a lot of Megaforce footage, or say, not Megaforce, they've used a lot of Ghost Sager footage, which they could have done and not relied on much for the Power Ranger Super Mega thing, whatever. So this was quite a thing where you only saw the morphers once, and they couldn't transform. I think that could have worked rather than having a hybrid season. Now, the main things that I didn't like was some of the shots for Vrak. He was constantly being used of the panning up, and it just seemed like they ran out of stuff they couldn't do, and they just put it in. It didn't fit well, and it was kind of boring. Now, the second thing is the morph sequence between Noah. We all know, and this was mainly done a long time ago, when Noah morphs, he has the he starts off with his glasses, he flips over, glasses are gone. So in theory, that should happen again with the glasses in this one. But nope, when they go into the helmet as they normally do, he's got his glasses on, and I kind of think that if you're going to do this, I think in one clips that you see in a few weeks, which will probably be today or tomorrow when I review it, is when Noah's attacking and then literally his morphing suit comes off and he has no glasses on. So I don't know why they didn't take his glasses off in the suit or anything like that. So this is not bad. Again, I'm very surprised that we are getting this really, really quickly, and I thought it would be out in America and we wouldn't actually see it at all. So I'm kind of skipped like one episode or two episodes, or maybe one, I don't know. It's going to be fun, and yeah, this is going to be cool to review them. I know I'll be reviewing them every day, and maybe they'll be out next week. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Your question of the day is, I can't really ask the same thing of like, because the episode's not coming out. What do you guys think about it being released in other countries first, and in America it's being released like weekly rather than daily? What do you guys think about that? If you like this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out Yatta Games. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. These reviews I'll be out as quickly as I can. I know I'm going to have to go and re-record another one after, because I've missed one. Yay. Okay guys, thanks for watching again, and as always, I will see you in a bit.